next episode of Let's Reveal. Let's reveal like the concept what we started, and now we are on the fourth episode. It's an amazing response what we are getting, and thanks for watching us, following us, and liking us. Today we have one of the eminent personality with us, who is outspoken, who is dynamic and full of energy, and one of the most eminent, prominent cosmetic gynecologists of India from Manipur, Dr. Savana. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, Kuntalji, and thank you for giving me the chance to be a part of your amazing show.
No, it's a real pleasure having you here, and thank you for taking out time, ma'am. And it's really like I know, like it will be a total fun talking to you, knowing your journey, and the I think it's a lot to learn from you and lot of things you can share, which will be really amazing.
And like you
Yeah,
said, talk from here.
yeah. They'll say.
They'll say.
So just to start it, like
Yes.
okay, so I think most of the people know you. Okay, so just to give some recap, like I think you born and brought up at Manipur in Manipur,
Yet, Imphal, Manipur.
Imphal, Manipur. Yeah, yeah,
So you wanted asking me something about my childhood?
yeah. Something about childhood.
That
Something
you should
because
ask.
yeah. See, because see, I'm also like from Northeast. You are also from Northeast. Okay, so we have a Northeast connection. So like tell something about Imphal and like your childhood. Like how was those
The
days?
Imphal that I grew up.
Huh.
It was a beautiful place.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful place. So my parents, I have six brothers and myself seven siblings. Only girl in the family.
Okay.
So my father, he was a lawyer. My mother, she was a housewife. That's why I say, whenever I go home, I used to see my mother. So those children whose mothers are housewives, they are so lucky. They're so lucky. And those ladies who are staying at home, sometimes they feel we are not going out, we are not doing anything, but they actually do not know what a great service they are doing to their children and in future and in this thing to the country as such. So now I belong to a middle class family. We had everything almost, but not that extravagant. And about choosing the medical field since childhood, my father, he was a
So
lawyer.
you just to sorry to interrupt. So you always wanted to become a doctor?
That's what I said.
Hmm.
When I was born, I was the fifth child in the family.
Okay.
So there was lots of prayers in the family. My grandmother, she was a very superstitious woman. She thought, if 5 boys are born in a sequence, then her son, my father is going to die fast. So before I was born, there were lots of puja, etc., etc.
Okay.
So I was born. Everyone was very happy. So I was stamped, girl doctor. So it
Okay.
was frame karke stamped.
Okay.
So from class 3, I was known as Dr. Savana. From
Okay.
class 3, 4, 5, it was stamped, and it has gone to my head that I have to become a doctor.
Okay. So it was pre-decided.
Pre-decided.
Okay.
Pre-decided. Actually, I had joined physics honors.
Okay. Okay.
And
After the
After
high
12,
12. Okay.
yeah, when I was doing my 11 and 12 in Imphal, it was a lot of turmoil, and we had given 12 standard exam. We were supposed to give in March, but it was in September. So we lost 1 year because of that insurgency movement. So
Okay.
I had joined physics honors in DM College of Science in Imphal. So I studied physics honors also. Basically, I like mathematics more, physics and mathematics more. But it was stamped that I'll become a doctor.
Okay. So like born in Manipur, Imphal, and then did your schooling in Imphal. So how was the journey from Imphal, from Northeast to the southern part of India, to KMC Mangalore?
Southern part of India, there to KMC
KMC
Mangalore.
Mangalore, yeah.
KMC Mangalore. I have my KMC ka badge here. I'm very proud of KMC Mangalore. But it was some people will say that it's like a very hard this thing time, but I find it very entertaining time of my life because see, I have studied in a Manipuri medium school.
Yeah.
So when I first went, teacher asked me, "What is your name?" I did not know how to answer. In KMC.
Okay.
I did not know how to answer. I was in that stage. So now, there is a nice story about me being seated next to a Texan. One guy from Texas,
Okay.
one of my classmates,
Okay.
he sat down. So he asked me, "What is your name?" He was like, "What is your name?" Like, so I could not understand. I said, "Pardon," in my Manipuri tone. Then he could not understand. He said, "Pardon." I said, "My God, what he is talking?" I said, "Pardon." He said, "Pardon." It went on for more than half an hour. So we had many nice stories about that. Struggle too, because the standard of teaching in Imphal was little different from what I was exposed to in KMC Mangalore, which is one of the finest. And I think my school teachers, they have taught us really well, really well. My basic fundamentals are good. So thereby, with say everybody struggled in MBBS journey, thereby I entered KMC and I passed out from KMC. I say I passed out from KMC because passing out from KMC is not very easy.
Yeah, definitely one of the most premium medical institute in India. So definitely everybody will have some forever memories of college days. Okay, so some interesting memories. There should be a lot. I
You
know.
got me there.
Yeah.
Most of the memories are not publishable.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Something which is.
My college days.
Yeah.
My college days. We were okay, and I'll tell you from our hostel.
Okay.
Hostel days. So our in KMC Mangalore hostel, it was open till 1 a.m.
Okay.
Okay, so we were allowed to go to a library. So we said we are going to a library. I hope my daughters are not watching this.
Yeah.
Because it's okay. They know the story
Yeah.
too. So we said we are going to a library. So then we went for movie.
Okay.
Then we came back. Warden somehow came to know. CPR ma'am. Somehow she came to know that these girls are going to for movie. So she instructed our watchman to write down the names of the girls who came back at 1 a.m. So watchman, he did not know how to read and write. And I'm so sorry that we cheated the guy who did not know how to read and write. Watchman said, write down your name. So, and why we should write my name? So we wrote Jaya Pradha, Hema Malini, Sridevi. So next day, warden came and said, who is Jaya Pradha? So we said, we don't know, ma'am. We had lots of nice memories
like
of
good old college days.
very
good old.
college
Yeah.
days.
So like after you passed out from KMC, so like then was gynecology a choice, or like you wanted something else, or like how was it?
My journey is like, see, almost everyone, their journey is there's little bit of uniformity. Everyone's life, there's a little bit of uniformity. My journey is like one part of my life does not have any relationship with the next part of my life. From that, and again, there is no relationship. Again, no relationship. So suddenly from Imphal, where I used to wear only my lungi, then I was exposed to KMC Mangalore. So I've gone through that. I mean, I will not say gone through that. I have lived KMC Mangalore life, and I came to Imphal. Then I got married to a typical Manipuri family. So suddenly from the KMC life to the typical Manipuri Bahu, I found it very difficult. Even though my in-laws were understanding, so I found it very, very, very difficult to adjust it somehow. Then I was working as medical officer. Then I fell sick.
Okay.
I fell sick. That is when must be 2019. I fell sick.
After doing KMC, you always wanted to come back to Manipur?
I was only girl.
Okay,
I was only girl.
okay,
So
okay.
I had to come back. My parents said, even internship I could not do in KMC.
Okay.
So there was instruction, come back to Imphal. So Imphal May I did internship and housemanship. Housemanship I did in general surgery. So I was quite okay. Like during general surgery time only, housemanship time only, I have done almost all operations.
Okay.
Independently.
Okay.
Those days there was no PG students also. So even removing stones from the kidney, from the ureter, I have done almost this thing. Because there was no urology department as such. There was no
Those days,
neurology department as such those days.
no super specialty things.
No, no, no. So general surgery people used to take.
Everything.
So I used to do almost everything. So after that, I got married. After that, I went to Delhi again. So I was in GB Pant Hospital, cardiothoracic surgery.
Okay.
So I was planning to become the first lady cardiothoracic surgeon of if not India, of the Northeast, but somehow I came back to Imphal again and married my husband. Don't ask me how we got married.
Yeah.
It's not publishable.
Yeah.
Okay. So now after that, told you the adjusting to the traditional Manipuri life as a Bahu was a little difficult, but we had been brought up in such a way. I really appreciate my parents, the middle class family. We had been brought up in such a way that we can endure almost everything and live with dignity. This is something which I am not able to impart to our children also, my children also, but the way we had been brought up by my parents.
I think overall, once you face Northeast, the woman empowerment for a Northeast is definitely on a higher base. Definitely, how the women are treated, how the girls are treated in Northeast are definitely they are kept as parallel to boys in Northeast. Definitely.
And we have been made very strong. And during my childhood, two of my brothers had joined the insurgency movement those days. They were shot dead right in front of this thing. So I've endured quite a lot during childhood also. So it made us strong. Also, it made me in such a way that anything, whatever comes to in my way, anything, I mean anything, I will tackle with it and I will live with dignity. So no one is going to know that I'm struggling. No one will know that I'm struggling. So, for about 7 to 8 years, I was there in my in-laws' house. So my father-in-law was in politics. He was a chief minister when I got married.
Okay, so he was the
chief minister
sitting chief minister of Manipur.
Yes, he was the chief minister of Manipur. So now I felt sick.
So you were always in a public figure.
I will not say public figure, but yes, people know.
Definitely.
But before that also people know me as such.
Yeah. So that's why today also people know, and 20 years back and 40 years back also people know.
I was in Imphal Rims for 1 year. So after 30 years also, those people who are working for as this grateful staff also know me till now. So there is an incident. Recently, I went to a hotel. So one of the staff working in the hotel said, "Your mother is more beautiful than you." I said, "What? Your mother is more beautiful than you?" I said, "What? You're Dr. Savana's daughter." It was very nice.
So it was a good compliment.
I don't know. But usually, there was a nice incident when I was doing my housemanship in Rims Imphal. So my father-in-law was a chief minister. So there was a accident. Okay, vehicular accident. So a lot of people came to the casualty. So since there were no PGs, we house officers, we were busy working on that. So the chief minister came with lots of guards. Said, "Okay, you call that doctor and tell her to come and report to me how many injured, what happened." So this worker came and told me. I said, "Tell the chief minister to come and help." So, there are many instances when I was doing housemanship. I think I always speak my mind. I am if I feel something is right, I am not scared of the consequences. There was also one incident in this one postpartum program center. Post-operative. Post-operative. So people are not allowed to wear chappal. So there was one police officer, army officer who was injured. So the GOC of that time, he entered with his shoes on, with his guards. I got so angry. I said, "Get out, because you may be a police officer, but your shoes are containing germs, which is going to infect my."
So always you are speaking your heart.
I speak. So people notice me as such. They don't forget me as I don't know whether it's good or bad. I am not easily forgettable.
It's good. Definitely, it's good.
I don't
Okay.
know, maybe.
With you're not forgettable with good memories.
So
And so, like how, like once you, so how the gynecology chapter came into you?
gynecology chapter is I cannot jump to that.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, I was thinking of writing a book on my life story.
Uh-huh.
Got me now.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So now, okay, 10 years, happy, Manipuri Bahu.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Then I fell sick.
Okay.
Like, so I had a heart attack.
Okay.
So they thought I was going to die.
Uh-huh.
So I had DVT. I have this thing, ITP. This one, my blood level is usually low. So I had DVT, deep vein thrombosis on the right leg. It was completely paralyzed. So I was flown to Delhi. The charter flight. I was flown to Delhi. Thereby, I could not walk. I was using crutches and a wheelchair. So one doctor from Apollo, I was admitted in Apollo. One doctor from Apollo, she came. I asked him, doctor, about the prognosis. He said, I don't think you will walk again. I got so angry. That's the worst thing he can say. I said, no, I am going to walk. I am going to wear high heels also. I will come and visit you also. So after some few days in Delhi, I went back to Imphal. I could not walk. Wheelchair, I was in wheelchair. So then I had to do some blood tests regularly, which was not available in Imphal. So I was transferred to Manipur Bhavan. As a liaison officer of Delhi. I was in state service. I was transferred as the liaison officer of Health and Family Welfare Department of Manipur, liaison to Nirman Bhavan. I was there for nearly till 2016-17. So there I was staying in South Delhi. And the journey to cosmetic gynecology, one of the patients, I think it was in 2003 or 4 or 5. There, somebody who, one patient I met said, there's something called vaginal tightening which is happening in USA. Doctor, do you do it? I did not know anything. And those days, the communication was very difficult.
Which year? Which year?
I forgot exactly because 2006 again I went to KMC to do my post-graduation.
Okay.
I did my post-graduation very late. I took my 3 daughters, my husband, everyone to KMC Mangalore. It was before that. So it has to be around 2003 or 4. That time, then from there I started researching about cosmetic gynecology, vaginal tightening. Then I got
so those days these things were nothing. It was in a very, I would say, premature stage.
Premature, and also these days you just type in Google, you know everything. Those days it was very difficult.
Nothing was available.
With great difficulty, I got the email address of Dr. Red Alinsot. I sent an email to him. Sir, so and so thing, I wanted to come for training. So it was very expensive also. Then 2006, I went to KMC Mangalore again to complete my postgraduate. It was another challenge. I was 40 and my classmates were nearly 25, 26. I was competing. I will not say I was competing, but I was working with them. But somehow I completed my studies and came back to Delhi. Thereby, I started getting more involved with the cosmetic gynecology. But since I was in the government service, I could not practice properly. And machine I purchased in 2018.
So till 2016 you were in Delhi?
Till 2017.
17
I was in Delhi. Though that time I started getting involved with this cosmetic gynecology, talks, attending seminars.
I think 2014, 2015 were in
Around
India.
Actually, I came to know about it back in 3-4, but then I quickly involved from 2013-14.
So what made you inclined towards this new specialty of functional and cosmetic gynecology?
It is because, as you said, even I myself had gone through so much. And I am one of the privileged in the sense that I can talk. There's so many women who cannot talk out. Also, in India, in Indian scenario, the disease of a woman where we give medical treatment is when she's pregnant, when she is fibroid, when she's having heavy bleeding, or when she's having cancer. There are so many other diseases, so many problems women goes through, but no one cares to tackle it.
People doesn't talk about it.
And it was put in her mind that
It's normal.
it's normal. So you get married, then you deliver 3-4 children, and you have stress urinary incontinence. It's normal. So if you go to an elder lady, even I have it, why you are making such a fuss about it? But these problems, because of these problems, the woman is not going to die, but it greatly affects her quality of life. It greatly affects her self-confidence. It greatly affects her optimum output. It greatly affects her duty. So, and she wants a treatment, but she does not know where to turn to. She has the money, but she feels, oh my God, if I go and take this treatment, ask the doctor. Suppose if I go to a doctor, gynecologist, and ask, doctor, I want my private parts to be tightened. What will they feel? So from this, and from what I had gone through, then I thought, as a woman and as a gynecologist, I must do something to help the woman, in tackling the problems. It is very, very huge, vast problem in her.
The unspoken problems.
Unspoken problems, but which the society does not recognize it, and which the society puts it on her head that you should not recognize it. You should not establish it.
So nothing like it's still a very, I would tell, compared to the other specialities, it is still in a very early stage in India. And you as you're practicing in Imphal, okay.
Wow, how I had gone back from Delhi to Imphal is another story.
Yeah. So okay, so first let's go. So from Delhi, why you went back to Imphal?
Okay. So I told you, one part of my life does not have any connection with another part of. So 2016, 17, I was living comfortably in Delhi life.
So you are planned to settle in Delhi?
Yeah, we had planned to settle. 2017 February, my husband had a stroke, one-time stroke.
Okay.
So when quite okay, it was some Wednesday or something. Even we had booked a ticket for Saturday also.
Okay.
Suddenly when I got up, he was shouting, "My leg is gone." Then I realized that he had a stroke, but I did not know what to do. My mind was frozen, and there was no one. 3 daughters, all 3 exam going. My husband and only myself. And you know, mobile life is same as daily life. Even if you die also, no one is going to sing. Then I was thinking what to do. Then I was thinking whom to ask. Usually people will call up so many these things. I don't want to bother my parents. They won't understand much also. And what can they do from Imphal to Delhi?
Yes.
Then I realized my friends, whenever they are having problem, they call me up and ask. I thought this is a very important point. Why don't I ask Dr. Savana? Everybody is asking Savana. Why I don't ask Dr. Savana? Then I dissociated myself from that problem. This is how we take the thing. This is what my father taught me. My father said, okay, it's paining here, hand. Then he will keep quiet. I said, how do you bear it? He said, just think this is not part of your body. This is very difficult to understand. But once you understand this, you can take a lot.
Everything is in the mind.
Yes. So now I've been going to ask Dr. Savana. So okay, Savana, so this thing happened to my husband. What do you do? Then okay, nearest hospital, Sukni hospital. Why don't you call up the owner? I call up. Okay, Malvir. So and so happened. So whom do I call? Then he immediately came to and said, okay, so and so, the pediatrician husband is a neurologist. Call him up so and so. Then I admitted him to Gangaram's. There for almost 25 days. So again, this part not many people know. Financially, before that, I was okay. House, car, even not much. I have my monthly regular income. So okay. So even if not very rich, suddenly daily expenses was so much. I sold up almost everything. My only this thing was to save my husband. There was no one. I was alone. So for 5 days I did not eat and I did not sleep. And I remember the day when I went to pay the bills. I fainted there in the bill counter also. So to that extent, and my daughters were having exams.
Okay.
So almost all everything, even my car, everything. So 2018, there I was at Delhi.
Okay.
3 daughters. My husband was almost completely paralyzed. So I had the option: sit and cry and call up everyone. I call you up, I will cry. You'll say, okay, madam, so and so. Then tomorrow you will not pick up my call. I mean, not only such people. So I decided, okay, the best thing to do is what to go back home. Because Delhi, if I sold off the house, if I don't have a house, something happens to me, my kids are going to be on the street. Understand? So now, in far at least I had a home.
So then you decided to go back to.
It was a huge chance I took. Huge
It's
chance.
not easy, like after staying in Delhi for so long.
So long, I had no connection in Imphal, no money. My parents were old. I mean, like I would not have imposed any this thing on my parents.
Do you have any regrets?
Me? I never have any regrets for
No,
any.
like leaving Delhi? No.
No, I don't have any regrets for any decision which I have taken. Till now, no regrets. So now, I went back alone. My kids and my husband, they were in Delhi. I was alone.
Okay. So when you came back to Imphal,
Yes.
so where you started? You got a clinic, hospital, or like how?
How? And this is a good question. But your question is hurting me now. Because, as I said, I wasn't staying at home for 20 years almost. When I went back, there was a flat, there was rooms.
Okay.
And there was dead crows on the floor also. I cleaned it up. The drawing room of my house.
Okay.
I still have the photo. The first machine I took.
So you started in a house only?
The drawing room of my house is a famous story among my students. Drawing room of my house only, I installed the machine.
Okay.
So the first, and I think I'm blessed that from the day of the installation, I told you 30, 40 patients I had. From that day till now, there's not even a single day that I do not have more than 5 to 6 patients. It's the minimum.
How do you feel like those days? First thing is you shifted from Delhi to Imphal. Then you selected a specialty which is very uncommon. Also in a place like Imphal. So what was the secret recipe of getting so many patients from early days?
Yes. Before that, I will just tell you my journey.
Yeah.
So there was a room, there was a table. So from next day, patient came to this feminine rejuvenation, vaginal rejuvenation. I did not have any table to examine the patient as such. From the first patient, I got 7,000. I ran and bought one table.
Okay.
Next day, I ran and bought one step. So as I say, again, then I got more patients. Then Corona time, my patients, those days my family were in Delhi. I gave them the ultimate. I was alone.
Okay.
So many days I starved because I did not have time to cook. There was no electricity. The electricity goes because I was not staying there for 20 years. So then I had a generator where you had to pull that. So I had to put petrol. So patient was on the table, but petrol was not there. So I said, 1 second, I ran 1 kilometer. I took the petrol and came, put the petrol and started the generator, and I was working. So from that slowly, almost settled. Then after Corona, my family came back to Imphal. So I pushed everyone in one corner, converted my bedroom also to clinic. So then I shifted to the second floor. After that, I started constructing a new building. Now almost 4 stories over.
Yeah, I've seen it.
That is from my hard work only. And okay, so now working in such a conservative place like Imphal, and that also like cosmetic gynecology, I could not use the word vaginal tightening. I could not say it. Now I said, then how to promote?
Right.
And I started promoting facial aesthetics.
Okay.
Now I am doing facial aesthetics. I have gone for training, etc. The need to start promote facial aesthetics, the need to do came from how do I communicate with the patient. Also, in Imphal, a conservative place, patients find it little uncomfortable to go to this clinic, fully cosmetic gynecology clinic. So I have started promoting facial aesthetics. I used to call some doctor from Kolkata to do facial aesthetics. Then I said, why depend on somebody? So I went for training and I learned. So now, I am one of those gynecologists who is doing maximum numbers. We need to communicate. We need to communicate. I think everyone, we are thinking about, see, I am not much active on Instagram and Facebook also. You have seen it. Those real patients do not need Instagram and Facebook, especially in a small place. Instagram, you may have 1 million likes, whatever is good. What is the most important? Give result. Give result. Give visible result. Whether it is intimate result, whether it's a result for uterine prolapse, pelvic organ prolapse, whether it's result for stress urinary incontinence, whether it's result for vaginal tightening, sexual enhancement, or whether it's result for facial aesthetics. We have seen some of my.
It's amazing, and I think from your early days, like when you started this specialty, and you're one of the pioneers. Like those days, like today, still in India, after so many years, people are talking about this new field. But those days, not many doctors were into this specialty, and to be an early mover, it's not an easy choice always. But from your early days, you're always prone to technology. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So what made you think it's not only your skill, but technology, a good technology is also very important for this type of setup.
I have physics honors background, so I understand.
Yeah, you like physics and mathematics.
Physics, I like physics.
Yeah.
So, and but one more thing is, whatever I do, I go 100%. I am 100% in that. Whatever I do. So, if I'm using a machine, you also must have seen your machine I'm using.
Yeah.
This is one of the wonderful machines, but I will not take the protocol from you. So if I'm using machine, I need to understand. I cannot just blindly use something. You give me a knife, I have to cut the vegetable. I need to understand how the knife is cutting the vegetable. What is the vegetable? So if I'm using any machine, I take time out to study machine. Suppose you said 1470 nm diode. Your people have explained something to me, 1470 nm diode. So I have spent more than 100 hours. I talk in hours because I work in hours. More than 100 hours trying to understand what is laser. It's not easy. Understanding what is laser is not easy. Trying to understand what is 1470 nm. Trying to understand what is there in this machine. Suppose if we talk about charisma, we have 3-4 handpieces. So what this handpiece is going to do? And also, one of the most important is understanding the tissue where we are working. And combining these two, what the machine means the technology is going to do on the tissue. You understand this. I take time out.
But let's say, as a doctor, okay, in your academics there was no physics. Okay, so for those upcoming doctors who wants to buy a laser, wants to not only lasers, any energy-based devices to select. So, like, what they should do, like how they should select, or what they should study. What is your advice?
My advice is, first they need good training. Training means not the training in the paper. Okay. Now they buy machines. They become a cosmetic gynecologist only if they are very, very serious about the profession. Do not follow the crowd. Please do not follow the crowd. Just because you are flourishing, just because he is flourishing does not mean that I am going to flourish in the same thing. Also, buying a machine, you need to understand the technology. You need to understand the main behind the machine, which is also very, very important, because the energy-based devices, whenever I use, I need support. I need
after sales services.
After sales services. You call it after sales services. So the main behind the machine is very, very important thing, especially when a doctor is using devices. We need regular updates. We need a very healthy communication between the main behind the machine and the one which I am using. So you understand the machine Also, you understand the technology. Also, you understand the man behind the machine, and especially laser. Especially laser, you use laser, a good quality laser. I have had so many
I think
cases.
today it's like a buffet. Okay, you have everything. Okay, and actually speaking, something very confusing also sometimes. Okay, like you get from 1 lakh to 1 CR.
Yes.
So that is a spread. Okay.
Again, one more thing about the hair removal.
Uh,
The hair removal machine which I have,
uh,
and hair removal machine, your Vega must be costing more than 24, 25 lakhs. There are machines in the market which 2 to 3 lakhs. So now somebody will think why I should spend more than 20 lakhs if I can get in 2 to. Now so many patients are coming to my clinic. They had gone to the places where the hair removal is done with the 2 to 3 lakhs machine. Now they have resistant hair growth, and which is making my life very, very difficult. They come to me, I said, okay, if I would have charged 2,000, if you have come to me for the first time, you had gone to other doctors, I am going to charge you 1 lakh. And mainly they expect me to charge less. I said, no, there's something called resistant hair growth. There's something called technology. So if the technology is not good, if your hair removal, if the power you are giving, the energy you are giving is not going to the root, it is just a little better in waxing. But little bit of waxing, but it gives a good example and it seals. Waxing is better than using your laser this thing, because waxing does not seal the hair. With the hair removal, it seals. So, but now the hair roots, the metal, it will grow and it will try to poke. So they have the bumpy skin, and the hair that comes up, nothing can remove it.
I think patient awareness is also very important. So, like, how do you see, like, 2018 when you shifted to Impol, and 25, 7 years, 8 years, what is the change not only in your Impol market but as a specialty of cosmetic and functional gynecology specialty all across India? Like, do you see a big rise, a paradigm shift? Like, a lot of more young gynecologists are willing to explore this new arena?
The right thing or the correct thing?
Yeah, you should.
From
Dil
here.
se, dil se.
Oh, that's difficult. Okay. See, when we started, it was a very difficult this thing, profession. And so many people used to make fun of us. Now, everybody is after cosmetic gynecology, and everybody, there are so many trainings about cosmetic gynecology. Everybody wanted to know. There is a boom in the cosmetic gynecology, training wise, machine wise. A time will come. No, this is, I said, I am not predicting, but it's what I feel. I
Definitely,
feel.
ma'am. You have seen the market from those stages.
And
till
as a
date.
senior
Yeah.
gynecologist, as a senior in cosmetic gynecology, senior gynecologist practicing cosmetic gynecology, as a doctor who loves cosmetic gynecology as such, I am practicing cosmetic gynecology because I really love it. It's not for profit. I really love it. I really love teaching my students. So, and I feel that my candle is lighted. If I light your candle, my candle is not dim.
I've seen you talking in the podium. It shows the passion by how you are talking. So definitely it makes that difference.
So now there is a boom. There will be a time when it is super saturated. Okay. And now there will be a time when people start losing interest. There will be a time there will be bad name to cosmetic gynecology because they do not understand the machines. Not many people, I will not say they, not many doctors. I don't say everyone. There are so many upcoming flourishing cosmetic gynecologists doing good work. I'm talking about the general mass. In general as such. And the machines, the cheaper machines, which is coming up in the market. It is not like you just use a van, you just insert in the Gynae and we get results. No, it's not like that. So a time will come when people lose respect in the cosmetic gynecologist and the in the field of cosmetic gynecology if we are not careful. Quality control is very, very important. Quality control has to be from both the ends. From I give training, and there are so many of my good friends who give quality training. 3, 4, I tell them, you cannot come to me, you go to this, you go to that, they are giving quality training. And we need support from industry people like you. Promote machines. Only if you are happy with the machine, you have an engineering background, wholeheartedly.
Absolutely.
If you feel this technology is good, if you feel that, see, it is up to us to apply the technology to the tissue, but do not promote inferior. I will not say cheaper. It's not on the cost.
Not the cost.
Inferior quality machines do not promote, because so many youngsters feel, why go for 25 like suppose your Vega machine hair removal 25 plus, why I should pay 25 lakhs to you? I will use 1 lakh machine. And again, I'm telling you, when I use 1 lakh machine, then I will go on the Facebook, I'll go on the Instagram, then I will go this thing, mass this thing, 100% for 7 to 8 months people will come. But by the 7, 8, by 1 year, people will stop.
I think result is the most.
No, result you will not get. And now I see so many young cosmetic gynecologists, madam, we are not getting patients. I said, don't say we are not getting patients. The women who are taking cosmetic gynecology treatment are not patients. Are not patients. When you start thinking of a patient, we impart this school of thought on the head of the woman that you are a patient.
That's a very important point.
Yes, it's a very important point. Nobody wants to be a patient.
Sure.
Suppose if I say, Kuntalji, you come and you go for this facial, this spa, just massage, just for relaxing, 100% you will go. You don't mind paying this thing. If I say, oh my God, you have a disease, you have something here, and it's this thing, and if you do not take this treatment, you are not going to be all right, and I give you 101 protocols, you will think twice.
Still I won't hear.
Protocol we need to follow. I need to have a proper protocol, I need records, but it should not be a burden on the patient's head. Okay? We should not give tension on the patient's head.
But do you feel these patient or clients, like, because now in a digital world, everything is accessible, okay? So the awareness has definitely improved, like they are more straight, especially the younger generations, or like today they come and ask for these treatments, or like how?
Everything is good, but excessive of anything is not good.
Okay.
Excessive of anything is not good. Digitalization, AI, up to a certain extent is good, but I am not very much in favor of excessive AI.
Okay.
Excessive. A time will come, today I was about to say, a time will come when people buy the machine and do the procedure themselves. A time will come. I am telling you, excessive AI is not good. Now, who developed AI? Human being. Our brain is much more superior than AI. We are depending wholly on the AI. We are becoming inferior.
I think AI can fine tune the things, make our work a little easier, but they cannot do our work, something like that.
We should think that the human mind is far more superior than AI. AI is just there. Suppose I have people to sweep mop, but they cannot run my household. I call people, okay, I give money, they will sweep mop, they will cook, they will clean the utensils. You think of AI like that. Many people may not agree. But I feel for human, now we are going on another track. For another track. If we need to survive, and if we need to survive with dignity, and if we need to control things, we need to go slow on the AI.
So, any specific message, like say today you are doing, like just to ask you, in last 5 years, how many numbers of gynecologists have you trained?
5 years. See, I conduct a training in my She Matters Academy. I conduct 3 day training, I conduct 7 days training, and I do 1 year fellowship,
Okay.
and I do off-site training like my other branches.
Because trust me, I was surprised to see when I visited few times your clinic, doctors from south of India, doctors from western part of India,
From
going
abroad, Dubai,
from Dubai, from
Kathmandu.
Nepal,
Mm.
Malaysia, going all the way to Manipur and staying there for 3 days, 5 days. It's an amazing thing. It's really amazing. Like people travel all the way there, so that means ki definitely you are doing something
Yes.
different.
So on site in the academy headquarters,
Uh,
more than 250 doctors had been trained. But
wow.
if I count whatever training I had in my like Kathmandu, around 4 5 trainings, more than 100 200 because I do in bulk. In my academy, max to max is 4 candidates in one batch.
And if you can just tell our audience little bit about our certification course with the university, what you got.
Certification course. See, the 3 day certification,
Yeah.
3 day this thing is certificate is given on my knee only. The 1 week fellowship and the 1 year fellowship certification is given by Lincoln Professional Academy, which is in this thing in Malaysia. Okay.
So I
So-
think in India also we have very few trainings which are recognized by
Yes.
some body internationally.
Yes.
I think one of those are your training
Yes.
places.
Yes. So Lincoln Professional Academy and my clinic, the CMETIS Academy, has been affiliated to the Lincoln Professional Academy, which is a part of Lincoln University College, Malaysia.
So do you feel like this cosmetic gynecology when people are starting practice? Because somebody told me like what IVF was 20 years back or 15 years back, cosmetic gynecology is in that stage. Do you agree, ma'am?
Yes, this is what I said. It is in the at the moment. At the moment, everybody wanted to know what is cosmetic gynecology, and everybody feel that it is something easy, and it is people feel that it's okay. Why should I struggle with delivery? Why should I struggle and this thing? There's something easier, and also there are people who think that this is like we need to help the woman. Of course, there are doctors who feel that we need to work for the welfare of the woman. So it is okay. There are many. I said I don't say everyone. There are many youngsters I see who are doing good work with patients. But there are also other doctors who are just coming just to test the water. And so many people came and said, I had attended this 1 day training program, 2 day training program. So somehow I have some information. So can I come to you? So many times.
But I have a question. Like there are places where they get 1 day training or 2 days training. Is 1 day training or 2 day training really enough to start a full-fledged cosmetic gynecology practice?
It's a very difficult question to answer because I am not the one who is giving the training. I cannot do it. But the other person who is giving the training, if they are capable of imparting the full knowledge in 2 days, then I cannot say. But I cannot talk about my other colleague or whoever is giving the training. If they can impart in 2 days, okay. For me, I cannot. For me, by 1 week fellowship also, I start theory classes prior. At least 1 month prior, I start theory classes because it is not in my this thing. Like possible for somebody to understand a technology in few hours. It's like one people say that I examine 100 patients in a day. I examine max 5 to 6 patients 10. I need time. Without time, I cannot do anything. Maybe I am not a good doctor. Maybe I cannot communicate. Or maybe I cannot train. I definitely cannot train in 2 to 3 days is what I say. But I cannot comment one.
Like today, if you say in dermatology, ma'am, like 20 years back, if 10 dermatologists passes out, at least maybe not even one would have started their private aesthetic practice. Like today, if 10 passes, maybe 8 or 9 start.
10 passes, 20 start.
Yeah. Okay.
The other 10 will be coming from other
Other
specialties.
specialties. So it is such a booming. Okay. So do you see same trend will be followed in cosmetic gynecology also, where they pass out gynecology and then they really focus only on cosmetic and functional gynecology practice?
I hope not. I hope not.
Okay.
Because cosmetic gynecology has to be only a branch.
Okay.
Only a branch. And the gynecology is such a noble profession. We need young doctors who wholeheartedly do the delivery. We need young doctors who wholeheartedly do the operations. We need young doctors who wholeheartedly work for the cancer patients. I do not want to bring everyone to cosmetic gynecology. I sincerely hope not, because something will go wrong in the health management system if everyone follows. And I'm not sure. No, I'm sure that not everyone will follow. Mostly they will just test the water. How is it? There is a new thing on the block. How is it? But if everyone, like you said, it's not possible. But like you said, if everyone want to become a cosmetic gynecologist,
Aspiration. I thought like something new, something which is trending or something.
I pray that the scenario doesn't become true.
Okay.
Only those people who are really passionate about this specialty.
Because it's a very focused.
It's a very, it's no, in people think it's very easy, and industry people also. So many times, I'm so sorry, I'm talking
No,
about.
no, please.
I told you I'm talking from my heart.
Absolutely.
They say, industry people come and say, okay, for SUI. I said, what is SUI? Insert this. I said, what is SUI? You cannot sell a machine for SUI. Now, we need to take a deep breath. We need to take a deep breath. And if we are doing the work of cosmetic gynecology, please understand, it is not a piece of cake. Please understand, just because we had gone for 3 days training, just because they have heard some lecture, just because I have a machine, does not mean that I am going to treat the patient. Does not mean that I can treat stress urinary incontinence 100%. Does not mean that I am going to treat her sexual problems 100%. So it is a very intricate thing. It's a very, and the most of my patients, they become very closely linked mentally. You cannot randomly treat cosmetic gynecology patients.
Like, if you ask you, like, you have trained so many 250, 300 doctors.
More than that, but 250.
Yeah, like just a number.
Okay.
So, any interesting questions you remember what they have asked to you while they started, or while after, see, they did a training, they went back to the practice, and afterwards, any interesting incident or questions which really.
What's the indication? Whenever I'm doing a procedure, I do maximum number of procedures. I cannot say worldwide, but then I do. I'm one of those doctors who is doing maximum number of procedures. Then whenever I'm doing one patient, they're coming for training. First patient, what's the indication, ma'am? I keep quiet. That also in front of the patient. What's the indication? The feminine rejuvenation does not need an indication. We select, it needs protocol. It's not an indication. We select protocol. I select protocol. It's a simple rejuvenation. I have a different protocol. If the person is coming with a problem, I have a different protocol. And if the person is having stress urinary incontinence, I select a different protocol with different combination and combination of many. I have almost all the machines. But otherwise also, anybody who have had, let's talk on mommy makeover and this one, feminine rejuvenation. Since I'm from Imphal, there I talk more about mommy makeover. You deliver a baby, you need to rejuvenate yourself. The amount of work I do, the whatever different procedures I do, different from one person to another person. But everyone, you need to pamper yourself. You need to give time. After delivery, there's so many huge changes go through a woman's body during delivery. Hormonal, ligaments. All the ligaments are becoming loose. So now in the pelvic organs, and we say that I have been cesarean delivery, whether the baby is going to come out through the abdomen, the body does not know that baby is going to come out through the abdomen. Body is preparing the private part for the baby to come out. Imagine there's a huge baby coming out. So the woman needs pampering. This whole idea about makeover. The woman needs rest. The woman needs to be taken care of. People need to think what she had gone through is not normal. People need to think, okay, she had gone through so much, let's give some importance to her, not let her start work the next day. It may not be here in the thing, but when I in my time, I had to get up and cook my own food on the second day only. I had to take care of my baby. My mother was not very well also. So I had to take care of my baby from the second day. My first baby when was delivered, third, fourth day, I will call hardship is nothing. So now, when I had gone through so much, I understand what the young woman is going through when she just delivered a baby.
Yeah, their needs and everything.
Everything. So now mommy makeover is not about some procedure. My approach to mommy makeover is totally different. It's about understanding the woman who will deliver a child. If I do not meet her immediately, if I meet her 20 years down the line, even I need pampering. So my children, I keep telling my children, I need to get an appointment with Dr. Savana. So the huge changes in the woman's body, mind, psychological, mental, when she delivers the baby, when she's in charge of the baby, when whatever the baby does, she's responsible. And especially if the baby does, the child or grown-up child, anything but mother. Huge responsibility on the mother. We need to understand it's about taking care of the woman as a whole.
No, so definitely, like I think this new specialty of gynecology and the way how you are shaping it up, training, education, and everything, it will really help the both the sides, the business side, the market side, and the treatment side. I think to grow, that is very important for.
We need quality machines. My sincere request to the industry people is not about the price. Price, we need to pay the price. If I need good machine, I need to pay the price. But please give us good quality machine.
I think quality of the machine, training, right training,
Training is very
and
important.
right support. I think these three things.
Right support. And actually, what I said is, when we buy a machine, we doctors had not been trained to, when there was no distinct curriculum in the MBBS about using a machine. So when we buy a machine, the man behind the machine matters a lot. Matters a lot. You cannot just sell it and dump the doctor, forget about, not pick up call, etc. So the support system.
So, like after listening to the entire journey, ups and downs, okay, different phases of your life.
No downs, only ups.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Like it's down and more up.
Here, then up. So
Here,
whenever
then
anything happens, see, whenever anything happens, so one thing, whenever anybody does any injustice to me, or whenever I feel somebody is insulting me, anything, I take it in as opportunity to better myself. When somebody is very rude to me, I'm very happy because there's something behind the rudeness. There is a reason why I had gone for PG this thing. So in Delhi, so one of my relatives, so she was pregnant and I went for the delivery. Even though I was in government service, I was there for her delivery. So one of the nursing home owners from Munirka, so he was like, you are not an MD. You cannot be there for the delivery. Even though there was some doctor. Then I stood and thought, I can get angry. I can feel very insulted. And I said, okay, you said it. 3 years, I will bring back my MD degree and show it to you. I went back, studied for 6 months. I studied around 20 hours in a day. I went for my first graduation.
So I think the determination, the mindset, the attitude, what you have done is really amazing.
Everything is
So
an opportunity.
what lies in next 5 years?
For myself or for this thing is
For yourself.
For yourself.
For Dr. Savana.
Okay. So I had a booklet which I have written in 2019. If you come to Infar, I will show it. I have written down from 2019 what will happen in 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Okay.
I have written everything and almost 80% of whatever I have
Wow.
written down. I will show it
So
to
like
you.
a manifestation.
Yeah, from 2019 only, I said, okay, I'm going to open so many branches. I'm going to conduct training, etc. So now, I see myself. I see, I am not acting smart or I am not saying that I am good, nothing. You asked me the question, I'm answering the
Yeah,
question
but see,
from
we
here.
are, it's, no, like this showroom, it is totally unscripted. It is open end. Yeah.
To, and if I answer this, people may feel, oh my God, sitting is very this thing, whatever. People's opinion, I'm answering from here. I see myself as a decision maker. I see myself helping, shaping the future of cosmetic gynecology. I see myself trying to give a quality practice to the young doctors. Young means not in the age wise, young in the field who are starting. I see myself trying to impart, I will not say teach. In my students, I have never used the word teach, taught. Impart whatever little knowledge I have. I don't have much knowledge, but I impart everything that I have. And whatever I teach, whatever I impart, whatever I say is to the best of this thing. I think so. I see myself helping the field of cosmetic gynecology growing into a very very reputed, very grounded, very this thing, dependable specialty. I see myself shaping, helping young gynecologists. So many people have come to me for training, and even those who have not come to me for training, so many people reach out to me. So many.
No, definitely. And the best part for you, you are reachable.
I'm reachable.
We know like a lot of people, they're not reachable, they're busy, but apart from a busy schedule, still you're reachable to people. You're very grounded, so people like to interact with you, talk to you. So we know like what Dr. Savana is as a gynecologist. So apart from a gynecologist, okay, apart from a gynecologist,
Savana is Savana.
yeah. So what you like to do? What you like what in a spare time?
Now, even now, so many doctors, even though they have not been trained with me, I get so many messages. Madam, I have such and such patient, so what shall I give? So I take time out to give, to share whatever I'm practicing.
Definitely, you are reachable and you respond to them. So, like, see, we have now seen, we have known Dr. Savana's journey as a gynecologist, what to do. So, apart from like what you love to do, other than practicing cosmetic gynecology, what like any hobbies, any pastime?
There is no time in such.
So it's a full like
I like
full
to
time,
write.
huh?
I like writing. I like writing,
okay.
but at the moment,
Okay.
my life is like I wish I have for 50 hours in a day. I do not have time, but I like to write.
Okay.
Reading, when I was growing up, I did not go out much also. Reading. Books are my this one friends. So I write. I like novels. I write
wow.
poems. But then, if you tell me to write, nothing comes out. But when I'm sitting alone, then it comes. Then I cannot stop.
I've seen. Once
You have seen.
I've seen once.
I cannot stop. I write. This is writing and with books. Other than that, I'm a horrible painter. I'm a horrible singer. I don't have much hobby. I like to take care of the household and the family.
Okay.
And if you ask me what I would like to do, give me few books, good books. Give me a quiet corner, finished.
So you have 3 daughters, right?
I have three
daughters. And how old? Like the eldest one? Oh.
Eldest one is 31
Okay.
and
Okay.
25. This one 29 and 25.
Okay. Okay. So anybody is pursuing the medical thing?
Eldest one is an architect.
Okay.
Architect, and she is also doing law and architect law. She's completing law architect film.
Okay.
And second one is in travel and tourism.
Okay.
And third one is film direction and production.
Okay.
So
Wow.
they
So all 3 are
different.
very
fields.
versatile.
I have given them the choice.
You never wanted your daughter to be a doctor?
No, I wanted them to do what they want.
You, when you were born, you were told Dr. Savana, right?
No. I never wanted them to follow my instruction. I wanted them to do whatever they want to do.
Okay.
This one thing to my children, people may say headstrong, but I should say that I have made 3 very independent individual. There are lots of fight in the house. You cannot say anything. They speak up their mind. So I may sound like, okay, don't speak up, but I'm happy.
Yeah.
Because so many times when we were growing up, we could not talk back. My daughters, there is something like, they will not keep quiet. They will speak their mind, which is important.
Very
This is important for a human being as such. I wanted to grow up as a human
empower them.
being. Empowered as a human being.
Okay, so ma'am, any final message to all the gynecologists, all the upcoming gynecologists who want to pursue, who sees this new buzzword of cosmetic functional gynecology as the go-to chapter for the future. So any take-home message coming from directly from you?
See, cosmetic gynecology, right now, it is coming to a stage that the gynecology practice is incomplete without some cosmetic gynecology knowledge. It's good for everyone to have knowledge about cosmetic gynecology. It's good to have everyone to have some sort of a training. But if young gynecologists really wanted to start practicing cosmetic gynecology, if they really want to delve into this journey, please make sure you understand the mechanism. Either you get trained or you read, you study. Please make sure if you are using energy-based devices, any machines, please make sure you use good quality machines. You have 4 or 5 good quality machines, 1 or 2 is okay, but you cannot start on a low budget. And please remember, cosmetic gynecology practice is not a business. It is not like I invest 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs and I'm going to get so much ROI. No. We do things, we treat patients, we help women. Of course, it's my job, I need to get money. It's my job, I need to get paid. But do good quality work. Choose your machine wisely, number 1. Number 2, you understand what is cosmetic gynecology properly. You understand the lady properly. You understand the pathophysiology properly. You understand the tissue properly. You understand the machine properly. And if you are very serious only, you start. Going for a training is okay, but starting seriously, I think you should be well equipped both in the knowledge. Also, cosmetic gynecology practice, we depend so many of the this thing in the machines. So many of the procedures in the machines. So you understand the machines properly, and also only when you are ready, that you have the full knowledge. Knowledge can come from your reading, from anything, training. I don't say 1 day, 2 day training. If the trainer is able to impart the full knowledge on the student in 1 day, it's well and fine. It is not about how many hours or how much the trainer charges. It's about how much knowledge is imparted on the student. So get full this thing.
So I think training is very important.
Training is very important.
Fine, ma'am, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for
no rapid fire.
Rapid fire?
Huh.
I am scared.
Try.
Okay,
Try me.
I will try. What is
but rapid fire from here or the
from here? Everything is from the heart. What is the favorite holiday destination?
Favorite holiday destination?
Yes.
My room.
What is the favorite food?
Oh, difficult. I don't feel hungry at all. I eat because it's not very decent for a human being not to eat. So I don't have any favorite food. Something is there. If it's vegetarian, I'm okay. Not much oil, this thing, okay. I don't feel hungry at all.
Okay, now one of the toughest question. You have radio frequency or a laser?
Can I skip or call a friend?
No, there is no option. There is no option. You can skip. Okay.
No, the question is depending on what patient. You give me a patient profile, I'll tell you radio frequency or laser.
Laser. Okay. So, any books, like as you told, any favorite books you have or you like to read, anything?
My favorite book.
Yeah.
I have so many favorite books. But the
any writer?
best one is Gitanjali.
Okay.
Tagore, Gitanjali,
Okay.
I love
Okay.
Gitanjali.
Okay. Wow. Okay. And the last question. What is the like in last so many years of your personal life and like any one incident, okay, about your patient
Mm.
which really touched your heart and you always remember that incident which is very close to you if you want to share before we close the show.
In the whole journey,
Yeah, one incident.
there are many as
I
a
know, I know.
gynecologist. There are
It will be.
many
Yeah, as a
incidents.
gynecologist, not as a cosmetic, as a gynecologist, as a doctor. Maybe one incident which has touched you so much and you always remember that.
Like I said, there are so many incidences, funny as well as
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saying and hilarious.
Yeah.
So
Let's end with a hilarious incident.
Huh?
Let's end with a hilarious incident.
So once I was there in this one Delhi,
Huh?
so I had prescribed one patient came. So I said, okay, use hot water,
Huh.
hot water bag.
Okay.
So for something I forgot for what I
Huh.
said. So 1 a.m. I got a call.
Huh.
So there's a Nigerian patient. So she said, doctor, I got a hot water bag, but where to put the water, inside or outside the bottle? 1 a.m. she woke me up.
And but definitely it was really a pleasure talking with you. Like I've spoken with you off the record many times, but there are a lot of things which and it's really inspiring coming from a place, small city, moving across multiple cities, going back again to those places, creating an impact all India with a new specialty. It's really marvelous, amazing, and inspiring to lot of people all across the fraternity. And thanks, ma'am, for sharing it, Dilse. And thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for
Thanks.
giving the opportunity.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And so it was, as usual, as we committed before the show, it was full of entertainment and entertainment and entertainment. And I think it was a lovely discussion with Dr. Savana. And see you everyone with our new guest, with our new episode very soon. Thank you. Namaskar.